So yeah, the election probably will resolve Brexit. If we believe the polls right now and the various models based on the polls, it looks like the Conservatives are going to win a majority of between 50 and 100 seats. And if they can do that, then they will get Brexit done, as Boris Johnson says. So I think they will be able to pass the withdrawal agreement deal that he's done with the EU, and then get it passed so that the UK formally leaves the EU before 31st of January 2020. But in a sense, that's not the end of Brexit. In a sense, that's the beginning of the end of Brexit, so that we will move into a transition period, and then the big battle becomes what is the content of the future relationship. So while the election might resolve the first part of the Brexit process, there's still a lot to play for next year and in the coming years. So in particular, the big debate after we leave the EU is going to be, are we going to have a very close relationship with the EU, a softer form of Brexit, or are we going to have a more distant relationship with the EU, a harder form of Brexit? And right now, what I find fascinating is the Conservative manifesto is very vague on that. So on the one hand, Boris Johnson is saying, get Brexit done, and it's clear that the one wing of the party wants a harder form of Brexit, a more loose relationship with the EU. But the manifesto actually commits the Conservative Party to maintain high social and environment standards. So I read that language as saying, actually, we would consider aligning our market with the EU rules, because the EU's rules on social and environment standards are much higher than the American rules on social and environment standards. So if the Conservative Party and that new majority in the House of Commons really wants to maintain high social and environment standards, this could actually allow Boris Johnson to deliver a much softer form of Brexit. So the vagueness of the Conservative manifesto allows both hard Brexiteers and soft Brexiteers to project what they want for the future of Britain's relationship with the EU onto the Conservative Party and onto Boris Johnson. And I think that's why he's managing to put together quite a broad coalition to win this election.